I challenge ChatGPT to write a better cold email than me. Let's see who wins. After doing a quick search on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, I found a company that fits my ICP perfectly, a manufacturing business in California between 200 and 500 employees that is growing quickly. Anthony looks like the person I want to meet with. Time for ChatGPT to write its email. Okay, so let's paste my prompt into ChatGPT. It's important to note, guys, make sure your prompt is as detailed as possible. Awesome, so this is what I am up against. Before breaking down this email, it's time for me to write mine. My favorite cold email is a cold email template that I stole from the best account executive at Gong, Brian LaManna. It is the ops email. So how that goes is the first line is going to be an observation that you made on the prospect or the account, something you found on LinkedIn, something you found on their website. The second line is going to be a problem that you could potentially solve for the prospect that is tied to that observation. The third line is going to be a short solution statement, and the fourth line is going to be a soft interest-based call to action. You can even, if you want, put the third line, the solution statement, and the fourth line, the call to action, in the same sentence, just to make it a bit shorter. With that framework in mind, here is my cold email. Stacking these emails up against each other, starting with subject lines. ChatGPT. Say goodbye to manual setups, automate with Mass 360 with an exclamation point. Mine, too long. Sorry, ChatGPT. That subject line is absolutely awful. It reads like a marketing spammy sales email. If I receive that, I'm not even going to open the email. I'm going to quickly hit delete and put that into my junk folder. It's extremely long, 8 words, all uppercase. It's awful. Mine is very good compared to ChatGPT's. It's vague. It's 2 words. For subject lines, you want to shoot for 3 words tops. 2 words is perfect, and it's all lowercase. Vague is important. The prospect is thinking, too long. What is that? They're going to click open to find out what is in that cold email. I take the win on the subject lines. Moving to the first sentence. The first sentence in your cold email, this is called the preview text. The preview text is prime real estate because in conjunction with the subject line, the first sentence, the first couple words in your cold email are going to show up in an inbox, whether it is on a desktop, a laptop, or a cell phone. So this is prime real estate. ChatGPT. I hope this email finds you well. What a waste. If you've been a subscriber to this channel for some time now, if you're not, please subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps us out. But if you've been a subscriber and you've watched these videos on cold emails, you know how I feel about starting a cold email with the phrase, I hope all is well. It's a complete waste of space. It's disingenuous. Stop using that. It's the worst possible way to kick off a cold email. The rest of the opening paragraph, however, it's pretty good. Outside of it being a paragraph and the use of the word I think ChatGPT did a pretty good job here. What ChatGPT needs to do is eliminate that first sentence and consolidate the second and third sentence into one, and it's a pretty good start for ChatGPT. Mine. Noticed you folks are growing like crazy. 42 new job openings on your website. That is a strong start because it is based on an observation that I made on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I saw they were growing like crazy, or on their website, I saw they had lots of job openings, and that's an observation that I could then tie into a problem I could potentially solve. So the observation is personalized. It's a short statement. I take the win on the preview text. ChatGPT, I'm crushing you here. Now for the problem. ChatGPT introduced the problem in the first paragraph and then talked more about that problem in the second sentence, starting with the phrase, I totally get it. And I don't actually hate this, guys. This isn't all that bad from ChatGPT. I just don't like how many I's ChatGPT is using. You want to avoid the word I at all costs in a cold email because I is me focused, seller focused, not buyer prospect focused. Also, you'll notice that they used quite a few emojis in their cold email. Emojis are awful. Emojis should only be used when texting your girlfriend or your friends in your fantasy football group text via text message, never in a cold email to a potential buyer. That's not good. For me, my third and fourth sentence, very short problem statements, talk about the problem. Again, I'm tying back that observation I made in research on their LinkedIn Sales Navigator or their website to that problem to drive home that personalization. Two very short, punchy problem statements. Moving to the solution and the call to action. ChatGPT solution. Oh my gosh, guys. Super long. I don't even read this whole thing. Several lines with bullet points. Never use bullet points in a cold email. That's absolutely awful. The call to action they use, it's a specific call to action asking to meet next week. My solution and my CTA, as you'll notice, they're combined into one to save some space in my cold email. If you could do that, great. If not, no worries, as long as you're keeping your sentences super short and crispy. And the call to action that I used is an interest-based call to action, opposed to connecting, open to learning more. Does this sound interesting? Would you be open to me sending a video that goes into a bit more detail about how we could solve XYZ challenge? I'm not asking to meet at a specific time. Interest-based call to actions will increase your response rates in cold emails. Specific call to actions asking to meet at a specific time will decrease your response rates. So I take the solution statement and also the CTA as well. Before giving my final verdict on me versus ChatGPT, guys, I want you to check out the sponsor of today's video, Outreach AI. Outreach AI is one of the coolest new AI tools in the market, and it's helping salespeople like me deliver better messages in a LinkedIn inbox that result in meetings. So what Outreach AI is doing is they're scraping a LinkedIn profile, endorsements, any sort of posts a prospect posted on LinkedIn, and they're going to formulate a message that is going to resonate with the prospect to book a meeting. I used Outreach AI a few times last week, and I got one meeting out of it with a potential business partner who could bring me lots of leads and deals throughout the rest of 2023. Check out Outreach AI in the description of this video. My cold email, guys, was much better than ChatGPT, but I was surprised how good ChatGPT did with this challenge. If you're going to use ChatGPT to help facilitate, help write cold emails, and I would encourage you to do so because it did pretty good with this challenge here. Add as much detail to the prompts as possible. What word count are you looking for? You want to shoot for 150 words or less. What tone are you looking for? You want to put in the prompt, you're looking for an informal, friendly tone. Include any personalization that you found in that prompt. All of that is going to help ChatGPT write the best cold email it could possibly make. Now, is it going to write a better cold email than you because you watch these videos and you're subscribed to this YouTube channel? No, but if you're stuck, it can help facilitate and give you some additional ideas of where to take your cold email writing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Check out this video right here. It is AI making a cold call for Tesla where it successfully books a meeting with a potential buyer. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you.